there. I want to say hi, my little chickens, but maybe it's hi, little bunnies. Today, one of my favorite things, poetry analysis. I'm going to look at one of my favorite poems by Shel Silverstein, Where the Sidewalk Ends. Okay, so I would like to start off with just a general format for analyzing poetry. Analyze just is a word that means to look at in detail. So I'm going to share the screen with you, and we're going to look at this. Okay, so you have this in the front of your literature book. I'm sure it looks familiar. And any poetry that we've done already, let's just say first term, we don't really remember first term so well. So we're just going to start again, look at the poetry analysis, Where the Sidewalk Ends, and after that we'll do The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost, and then you should be all whoop whoop poetried out for a while. Okay, but this type of analysis you're going to do right through high school, and not just for poetry, for novels, for folk tales, dramas, short stories, etc. Okay, so now on the side here it looks like TPCASTT, tipcast. Say it for me 3 times. Tipcast, tipcast, tipcast. Okay, if you take those letters and you want a quick way to remember them, then this is what we are using. True poets can always see the truth. So whether you write a poem or whether you love reading poetry, true poets can always see the truth. So we can analyze and see this symbolizes that, this means that, this means this, and so on, right? And so the T, the P, the C, the A, the S, the T, and the T stand for these 7 sections. Okay, so when you analyze a poem, the first thing you do is you read the title. Okay, and then you say, what did I first think of? Okay, so for our poem today, Where the Sidewalk Ends, you think about it, you're like, I wonder what this poem is about. Sidewalk means a pavement. Where the pavement ends, okay, are they going to be speaking about a street or stepping from the pavement into the street? And you just start thinking, I wonder what it's about. Okay, then you read the poem, all right, and you paraphrase it. Now, these words in this poetry analysis format are fancy words, but they really just mean very simple things. So paraphrase means to retell something in your own words. So read the poem and then in your own words, say what the poem is about. Okay. Then here's another fancy word, connotation. That's what the C is for. Okay, connotation means exactly that, the meaning. Okay, so if you're looking for the connotation, you're looking for the meaning behind something. Remember when we did idioms and proverbs and we said it's raining cats and dogs? We said that was denotative or connotative language. Okay, literal is the denotative. So literally, cats and dogs are falling out of the sky. But what is the connotative or connotation or figurative meaning? Would mean it's raining very heavily and pouring. Okay, so connotation is the meaning behind something. Then attitudes are our feelings and emotions. All right, and these will be your feelings and emotions towards the poem. but mainly the feelings and emotions that are expressed in the poem by the poet. Then a shift, think of a gear stick in the car. When you shift gears, you are changing gears. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, reverse. Remember, R is not for race. Okay, it's for reverse. And D is not for day, and N is not for night. Okay, that's driver neutral. That's okay when you don't really change gears, but that's for an automatic. But when we shift something, we are moving or changing something. All right, so in the poem, there could be shifts of emotion, shifts of content or topic or meaning. Okay, then title. Now you might say, but we already had title at the top, so what is this about again? But now you look at the title again after you've looked at the meaning of the poem and you've said it in your own words and so on. Now you say, oh, where the sidewalk ends. Now it makes me think of, and then we will discuss it and you'll see what it makes you think of. Okay, and the last T of the tip cast is theme, and we've talked about a theme before when we've done stories and novels and poems, etc. And we talk about plot, which is the outline of the story, and we talk about characters, and then we talk about theme, and the theme is the main idea, message, or intention. So when we did wholes, we looked at the theme of wholes, be how friends stick together through tough times, and several other themes that you could have thought of, right? And so for a poem, you try to think, what is the theme of this poem? What are they trying to get across as a poet? Okay, so let's go out of there. And now what I want is for your teacher to play the poem Where the Sidewalk Ends, the video, and I want you to download the actual poem, and then I'm going to go to the part 2 of this lesson, and I'm going to start explaining and analyzing where the sidewalk ends. So go and watch the video. There's not really a lot to watch, but it is someone reciting the poem. And then get the poem ready, and you can have it on your screen. We'll minimize it for my next video. Okay, this is the Easter Bunny in Julying, saying goodbye. I don't know how bunnies say goodbye. Maybe just shake their ears like that while they're looking for the stop button. Sharp, sharp.